Let's see. If we can figure out this guard's route. Gonna be tricky. Probably don't need to hide, but I will do so anyway to see if... Yeah. Good choice to hide. My god. Too many people. Oh really? Oh, what bullshit is this? I guess we can't leave, we can't hide, we can't do anything. Why are you still here? You don't see me. Nope, you do see me. Try not to kill anyone. Somehow I don't think that's gonna happen. I was about to say, wow, you are blind, but nope. Oh, they do actually lose you. That's interesting. I guess maybe that's how you do it. Just find a place to hide, even though they know you're all there. They just stop looking for some reason. Wait, that was weird. Nope, magic. That's that's really weird. Not really a great stealth mechanic. I understand the limitations of an MMO, but yeah. I like the idea, but the implementation is flawed. I almost made it the first time too, but well, at least we know now how it works.
See what you can find pertaining to Warden. I've got a dagger and a writ with Councillor Dolvara's name on them.
Okay. An echo box. Are you fucking kidding me? Game. Maybe I shouldn't have tried the whole stealth thing, since I'm not actually really stealthy.
If we don't find anything, maybe we can ask for an invitation to the upcoming council meeting. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer our questions.
Man, this avoid killing soldiers, making the quest far harder. Don't have any way to see through walls either, so at least I think she doesn't move. Ah.
Against Morag Tong? That lot of good that's going to do the councillor.
Let's wait until they maybe go back to their patrol. Abusing game mechanics, I know. I can't go up. Oh, I was wondering what the hell happened to my health bar. Yes, the food timer ran out. Okay. So basically maybe he hates...
Hoping for a quick stab and go, but it seems the councillor might actually know something about Ulron.
I think maybe that Brivant guy just hates the Ashlanders and that's why all this happened. Can you get out of the hole so I can speak to you? Thanks.
So Councillor
What? What? Stop, speak to me.
Councillor Dolvara does know something about Vea's brother. Damn it all. Now I suppose you want to actually talk to her before I execute the walking pile of pond scum.
Don't we need to find out what she knows about Ulran?
Of course we do. I specifically waited for you to arrive because I figured that would be the case. Still doesn't mean I'm happy about blurring the line between helping Vea and performing my duty as a Morag Tong.
What do you think about the other information we found?
We discovered that the next meeting of the High Council will take place at the consulate outside Balmra. The war clause and the Ashlander abuse aren't completely sanctioned by the House, and Dolvara was present when Ulran was exiled. Not a bad haul.
No, that means...
That means we have to get Dolvra to spill her guts before I spill her guts. Just keep your wits about you, hero. Dolvra wields her feminine charms the way I wield my daggers. Don't let her seduce you into doing something stupid before I end her.
I'll try to not let her seduce me, I guess. Where is the food I made? Am I eating a fork?
Tell that stupid Swift to watch his...
Be quick with your weapons, hero. When I slip in, so do my daggers.
Okay.
Ah, you must be here about those pesky patrol schedules. After all that clandestine correspondence, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Now, come closer so we can celebrate our partnership in a proper fashion.
Wow.
Well, look at you. I'm impressed. The last person House Drez sent over was so much more... scruffy. I have a meeting with House Halalu shortly, but I think I can spare a few more moments for you to seal our partnership, you understand?
And again, this way I like getting persuasion and intimidation early. I'd love to spend some time with you. First, why don't you tell me about Ulran Areleth?
The noble's banished son? Why does House Drez care about that? Never mind. Anything so we can get to the good stuff. Ulron was tested and found wanting. Chose the life of a savage over his own soldier. We stripped him of his rank and exiled him.
Who tested Ulran? And who killed him?
Ulron's dead? I hadn't heard. As to who was behind the test of Ulron's loyalty, what does that matter? He failed and paid the price for his poor choices. What does all this have to do with our arrangement?
Oh, nothing. I was just curious. Now, weren't we about to get to know each other a little better?
You aren't clever enough or pretty enough to avoid what's about to happen, Dolvra.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you people?
Couldn't you
I'm
wait just,
Morag
a
Tong,
bit?
with a writ that says you're a criminal and a traitor. That means I get to end your miserable existence.
I mean, wouldn't you give me 30 or something?
Look around, hero, and see if you can find anything else related to Ulran.
Well, too late now, I guess. Wow. Avlella. Okay.
More proof that Dolvra was in bed with both House Halalu and House Drez.
Yep. She liked the finer things, I guess.
Massage oils? Fancy. But that has nothing to do with Ulran.
There we go.
That's Captain Brivens' seal.
Of course.
Suppose our evil counselor courted favor wherever she could find it. The good Captain Briven appears to be more involved in Ulron's fate than I had imagined. He never struck me as the type to use murder and deceit to get ahead, but that's the problem with greed. It causes decent people to make stupid choices.
Sounds like the captain is spreading Ulran soldiers to the four winds to make a fresh start.
Or he's trying to hide something. The letter mentioned an intact squad sent to scout the old fort. You need to get out there and see what those soldiers know before Briven gives them new orders and they disappear.
Should I let Veya know that we are... what? What we have discovered first. Okay.
I suppose. She's probably pulled tight as a bowstring waiting to hear something. Go talk to Veya while I present my writ to the authorities. I can't wait to see the look on the Redoran Magister's face when I tell him what his counselor was up to.
I'll go talk to Veya. Alright, Ergo did it without killing anyone. I'm not sure if it actually matters, but makes sense for our character as well. We still have some trains passing though, so I'm not sure how that works. I guess we'll find out. Okay, I guess that's how it works. Now I can't kill them, but, well, I went through the trouble of not killing them. So I won't start killing them now. Oh, okay. Ah, come on. That looked shallow, but nope. I don't know. Hear someone smithing, but don't say anyone. Hello. Alright, let's go speak to Veya. Alright, cool. I think I actually prefer playing first person Usually I switch between first to third, etc.
Let me see.
Scum like you belongs on just pay.
Okay, sure.
Fine. Now get
There is a clemency perk. So I'm not sure what it is, but okay. Oh. I wonder if it's a skill or it's a faction something.
Back again. Took your sweet time.
Everyone is a
Didn't learn
critic.
anything, did you? Not that it matters. Oran's dead and nothing can change that.
We know where to find the soldiers who were with Ulran the day of the incident.
What good is that going to do? They won't speak to us. House before family and all that. Believe me, I'm more than familiar with Redaran honor. Still, I suppose I know a few ways to get people to talk.
I don't think you should leave the safe house until Nerio gets back.
More rules. I thought we were beyond those kinds of limitations. Look, I need to figure out who's responsible for Oren's death. House councillors, Redaran soldiers, Ashlanders, whoever it is, they need to pay.
We also discovered that the Captain Brivan might have had a role in Ulran's troubles.
Riven was Oren's best friend. Would he really betray my brother? Regardless, I want you to have this. You could have handed me to my father and you didn't. Other than Naryu and Asher, you might be the only friend I have left.
Cool.
So which soldiers are we talking about? I know most of the people my brother used to work with. Eyewitnesses are better than notes in the house registry, provided I can actually get them to talk to me.
Vatola Telem's squad. They are scouting the old fort. But I really think we should wait for Naryu.
There's no time to waste. That fort's near the cave where I was hiding. Last time I was there, the fort was crawling with cultists. We need to find them before Vatala and his soldiers.
Alright, she's either very young
Daedric prince.
or she's definitely not suited to be an assassin if she's all gun-ho like that. A few more
We'll
moments.
get Vatala and his soldiers killed. I know the process. Turning in a writ can take hours, maybe even an entire day.
Yeah, definitely not
I'll leave
suited
Naryu
for an assassin.
She can meet us at the fort. I'm going. Either come with me or get out of my way.
Alright, I'll help you find the Redoran
Let me
soldiers.
gather my gear and write a note for Naryu. I'll meet you near the Hlormaran stronghold. The more I think about it, the more convinced I am that we'll learn who's responsible for Oran's death soon. Then blood will flow.
Blood will flow? Don't you need a writ to kill someone?
As far as I'm concerned, rules got my brother killed. They don't apply to me anymore.
Yeah,
Besides, to find the soldiers, we're probably going to have to carve a path through those cultists. The Morag Tong won't care about
again, she's gonna do well in the Morag Tong. She'll probably take down an area with her, since the master actually is responsible for the apprentice.
A new follower, a new follower.
Thanks for following, Dark Magic. Oh, she just said that. Okay. I thought Naryu was responsible for your actions.
That's what the handbook says. Look, I know what Naryu's done for me. To keep me safe, I appreciate that. But this is about what they did to my brother. Nothing else matters. Not Naryu, not you. Certainly not me.
Don't force me to choose between you and Naryu, because I will pick Naryu.
No, never. You and Naryu aren't my enemies. I just need to get justice for Oran. Otherwise his death will be the first of many. We have to be able to resist laws that make no sense or get people hurt, without being afraid of getting exiled.
Do you know Vatola Telem?
I know Vatala. He's a typical Redaran soldier, loyal to a fault, always spouting nonsense about house and honor above all. He was devoted to my brother, though. Oran considered him to be one of his best.
Why didn't Vatola stand up for Ulran at his trial?
Ulran had a habit of putting the needs of others ahead of his own. He probably told Vatala and his soldiers to remain quiet. Decided to take responsibility and save them any heartache. I hope these soldiers remember that when we find them.
Alright, should I use the helm? I need to sell. Should be running out of space, yeah. Might need to go back to the city, disenchant, do stuff like that, and come back. I get more stamina, more armor, but I lose 111 weapon damage. Do it for now, we'll see. Alright, let me go sell, disenchant, do stuff like that. I can actually have some inventory space again, and we'll come back. Let's start with you. Cool. Okay, if we do a level 1, we get about 60. We do a level 10. It's about the same, so it doesn't matter what level you do. Okay. Really? Oh. Doesn't say it needs a skill though. Oh, requires tailoring 4. Tailoring 4? That's different than clothing. I don't say tailoring. Oh, there it is. Oh, tailoring 4 is not gonna happen anytime soon. Okay. I can make some of that, but you know. Then is the minimum, really? Oh no, okay. Of course I do. Okay. That's one. Alright, do we need another bow? Probably not. Warrior point set. Guess I can make some things and disenchant them. Gain some skill. And you. Cool.
You look a bit lost.
What else? What the hell are all these styles? I haven't even heard of them. Is there anything I want or something I should get out of the bung? Probably not. Okay. That's better. 23 slots. Not the best, but I guess it will do. It will do big. Alright, back to the quest line. Which is... I should have repaired. Hopefully nothing is near breaking point. Nah, we're good. This quest so far has taken about 4 hours. Impressive.
You're here, I'm here, the damn cultists are here. You know who isn't here? Battler and his squad. They're probably hiding. Or dead. They better not be dead.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Naryu's probably busy clearing her writ, and we don't have time to wait. This opportunity to learn more about what happened to Olran won't last much longer. We need to find that squad of soldiers.
We should really wait for Naryu before we do anything rash.
Fine. You wait for Naryu. I'm going to go and find those soldiers.
Alright, we'll hand this your way. Any idea where we should look for the soldiers?
Their orders were to scout the old
You
stronghold.
fucking idiot.
I suggest we search along the outskirts and see if we can pick up their trail.
Naryu's gonna be pissed. But that's what we get, I guess, for picking her as your apprentice.
Still wrapped and ready to use. Standard issue for a Redoran soldier.
You bitch. I'll take that key.
A Redoran officer's sword. No Redoran soldier would leave that behind willingly.
Wow.
Can the High Priestess replace
Ouch.
Corporal Darvel. I knew him. But the others, they're civilians. They must have taken Tellem's soldiers inside.
Is the reason why the, captain and his merry band of mercenaries is not clearing this place out? Nice. Good job, Feral Guardian.
Let's find the soldiers and get out of here before these stupid
Okay.
cultists realize what's happening.
Who's that? We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait, Vaya, is that you?
Thank the three! You're all still alive.
Not all. We found one impaled, so...
I'm not sure what you and Vaya are doing here, but let us out. Then we can return Vaya to her father. Councillor Eris has been terribly worried since she disappeared.
First we want to know what happened to Ulran.
This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion. Get the key to this cage and then we can find a private place to talk.
I don't know, this seems pretty cozy and private to me. Any idea where I can find the key to your cage?
One of the cultists carries the key. I don't think he's too far away. We hear him patrolling around every so often. Free us, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You have my word as a Redoran and as an officer.
Alright, I guess we'll try that.
You find the key. Me and Battler. We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Vaya, I'm just trying to protect you.
From what? The truth? Oh, please. I want to know who did this to my brother.
Okay.
Another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains.
Oh. Where did you come from?
Vaya, wait! You can't leave us like this.
Oh, he told her, I guess. Great. Good job. I took like a minute. Tops.
I knew I shouldn't have told Vaya the truth. I just made everything worse. Please let us out of here. We have to stop Vaya before she does something she'll regret.
Where is Vaya? Tell me what happened.
I told her what she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulran the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation for Ulran to deal with.
What kind of situation?
My orders were to invite the Ashlanders to Balmora to trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulran to investigate. It was just supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulran to kill his own soldier to save a savage?
You said you were following orders. Who gave those orders?
Captain Briven, though he was still a lieutenant at the time. As soon as I explained all this to Vaya, her face turned dark and she stormed out of here. I think she's going to Balmora to kill him. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain.
Warn the captain? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Okay, I'll let him out. We're not that guy and he didn't actually kill him himself. Here is the key, but I want to stay out of this. I'll deal with Vaya.
Thank you. Now, get to Balmora and stop Vaya before she does something she'll regret.
Hopefully you won't actually tell the captain. To the city. Seriously though, what the hell was Neria thinking trying to make Vaya an assassin? I know it's her brother and understand that, but she obviously does not have the temperament to be an assassin.
And it's not good.
Let me see. I just tried to pet it. Damn, don't pet it.
I leave you and Vaya alone for a couple of hours and everything goes to oblivion in an ore cart. Why did Vaya leave the safe house? And why is House Redren tearing the city apart to find her?
Vaya couldn't wait, so we went to find the soldiers who were scouting the old fort.
You did what? I suppose you thought that was a good idea?
Screw you.
Well,
Pick up
Damage is done.
better apprentice next time.
Found something to make
Like it's my fault.
buckle a little more palatable.
We learned that Brivan gave the order that led to Ulran's banishment.
That explains why Vea broke into the kin house. I'm not sure what happened in there, but she certainly stirred up the Redren soldiers. Vea might still be inside. Or she might have given them the slip. She could be anywhere by now.
I can get inside and try to talk to her.
If Vea kills Briven without a writ, the Morag Tong and House Redren will both want her head on a silver platter. You check the kin house. I'll grab Ashur and see if we can pick up Vea's trail in the streets. Don't let me down, hero.
Look, I'm not responsible for Vea's actions, alright? Can you please stop blaming me for that? I'm all trying to help. Some gratitude.
Scour the streets. Search the buildings. Vea Releth does not leave this city.
Hopefully
Have I offended the three?
didn't kill them all. Although things are not looking promising. Isn't this where the father and mother are? Yep, but they're not here. Yeah, you're an idiot. I guess we are idiots too for trying to follow her. You took what I love, now I'll do the same.
What's the meaning of this? Where are the soldiers? If you're looking for my husband, I'll tell you the same thing that I told that brazen young woman. The council is meeting outside Balmora, and Briven is protecting the councillors. Now, if you don't mind, I've had more than enough excitement for one day.
The brazen young woman, what did she say?
I could barely make sense of the nonsense she was spouting. It was Vea, Councillor Eris's daughter. Everything she said was a ramble. Something about my husband betraying her brother, that my Briven had to suffer just as she was suffering.
She didn't harm you, did she?
She had a knife, but no, she didn't harm me. She said her brother wouldn't hurt an innocent, that I wasn't responsible for his death. Do you have any idea what she was talking about? Because I certainly don't.
What is the council meeting you mentioned?
You shouldn't get involved. That young woman will
No shit.
hasten her own death if she thinks she can get past my husband and his soldiers. But if you insist, the meeting is taking place at the garrison north of Balmora.
You might want to seek shelter somewhere else. Vea left a trail of dead soldiers downstairs.
Dead soldiers? They were just protecting the kin house.
Yeah, Vea is fucked.
I'll go stay with my sister in Vivec.
There is no saving Vea, I think. Pretty sure.
Briven is the finest soldier I know. He'll set Vea straight. I'm sure of it.
At this point, she kinda deserves it. Let's face it. Whatever happens to her, she went on a rampage, killed a lot of soldiers, which probably weren't responsible for what happened.
Please tell me you found Vea. I can already feel the cold steel of the executioner's blade on the back of my neck.
Vea's going to the Redoran Council meeting to confront Captain Brivan.
Is Vea trying to get herself killed? You can't just barge into a Redren garrison and ask the soldiers to stand aside while you murder their captain? We have to get to her before she gets to Briven.
They also left a trail of dead Redoran soldiers in the kin house.
She murdered soldiers without a writ. This is a dark path she's decided to follow. And unless we play this just right, it's not going to end well for any of us.
I wonder if we're gonna kill her
Put a
ourselves.
stop to this. We can
Or at
deal
least-
with any consequences after that.
Nariu. I'll meet you at the garrison outside the city. Well, this was a very dark questline. Everybody's dying. I don't see a way. I guess they can banish her, but she definitely is not going back to the life she had, and probably not the assassins as well.
I don't like the looks of this. Brivin is using war claws to patrol the garrison instead of veteran soldiers. Either House forces are stretched thinner than I thought, or Brivin wants to justify the use of mercenaries to the council.
Maybe they will try to kill the council, and that's our way out. We did everything to protect them or something. What do the war claws have to do with anything?
Maybe nothing, maybe everything. We know Ulron refused to employ mercenaries. He hated counting on thugs to do the right thing. I expect the Redoran Council feels the same. Maybe Brivin's trying to show them what the war claws can do.
We might have to fight our way through the mercenaries.
The war claws may be a blessing in disguise. I can explain killing these bastards a lot easier than trying to wipe Redoran blood off my hands. Let's go stop Vaya. I'm ready when you are, hero.
How do we get into the garrison?
There's no stealthy way to approach this. The front door's our only option. Then we track down Brivin, find Vaya, bonk her on the head, and get her out of here before she does something I can't fix. Easy as gore apple pie.
How can you fix what's already done? Exactly. Alright, we don't have any limitations this time, so time to kill some people. What the hell are you doing? I didn't mean to pick up this and this. Cool chicken though. Chicken. Intrigue what's The Fifth Element. Great movie. These guys were hostile, right? I didn't just kill them for no reason. Oh yeah, they are, okay. That's wondering.
Glad to see we all made it. Now let's find Brivin before Vea skewers him. Like many Redern structures, this place is huge and designed to serve a multitude of purposes. We're going to need to split up to cover it all. We must find Brivin and keep him alive until I can talk some sense into my damn apprentice.
What's Captain Brivin going to think about all this?
He's going to be as mad as a bullnetch and twice as ugly, provided we can actually convince him we're here to save his sorry hide and that we're not part of a plot to kill him and the counselors. Just another day at the fair, right, hero?
Let's do this.